In today's rapidly changing world, accessibility means much more than just physical access. It means offering everyone, of all abilities, access to our society. That means access to products, to devices, to websites, to services and to environments. Making the world more accessible starts as easily as a simple shift in our thinking.
When we started with accessibility, it was about physical access. Can a person in a wheelchair get into your premises? But really that's just the physical access component.
Accessibility is more than just physical access. It's access to society, to community.
The biggest barrier faced by people with disabilities is what we call the attitudinal barrier. This is not people being mean or nasty or horrible. This is people making mistakes simply because they're not aware of what's required or what the barrier is or what the solution might be.
People speak to me a lot louder because they assumed that everybody who has a disability has trouble hearing.
Think about your level of awareness and the level of awareness of your staff.
It's not just about getting places, it's about how you're received and perceived once you're in that place.
I think we need to be viewed as the same as everyone. We're just customers.
And in fact, if the customer service is very well delivered, it can overcome a whole range of other barriers that might exist in terms of the physical environment.
People can sometimes just want to speak to the carer.
You'd be surprised how often people do address the person with me rather than me directly.
It can feel like not only not a valued customer, but not a valued person.
I'm the person who you're talking about and who can give you the best answers.
What will he have for dinner? Well, ask him, he'll tell you.
We live in a society where a lot of disability is invisible.
So I have autism, which is more of a mental intellectual condition. Though I realise it's very difficult because I look like I've got nothing much wrong with me. But when I'm confirming orders, just be a bit more patient with me.
Sometimes I forget about patience. You can feel it and you feel a bit of a nuisance, which you shouldn't be. They've come a long way in the last few years, but they've got a long way to go yet, I think.
The one thing that makes the biggest difference is the willingness to try.
There needs to be a feeling that there's an attempt being made.
So as a business owner, you can make a decision to have a go at this. Don't feel like you have to get it all right. Don't feel like you have to make it perfect. It is not going to happen. We're not going to make it perfect. We know how to make some things better. As a business owner, there's a lot that you can do, often very small things, that can make the experience for people with disabilities much more like the experience for everybody else.
Embracing accessibility in our city doesn't require a major redesign. It just means looking at our attitudes, our assumptions, our businesses and our customer service to help people of all abilities get the same treatment, the same access and the same experience. For more information and resources for making your business accessible, visit belmont.wa.gov.au.